he put me on like,
I mean, Al Gore tries to warn him. The timing of the truth too inconvenient for him. I speak at deep forums each week, chic decorum. Witness the biggest soldier moment you ever saw from the toxic atmosphere we all supporting. I know I did put it all out there. Now I'm more private. Turmoil, fire boils like the Charlotte riots. I evolved and involved more clients. Most choices in life can't right click to solve. The wrong mistake can make any tight click dissolve. If not now, miss, I risk it all.
when we in the house, Marxman is in the house.
Such excitement with the song.
No Disrespect is the name of the project.
Right wrist is wrong, but it's alright, cause it's nice outside, and at this point, you can sing along. Come on, come on. Nothing left to lose or prove. That's true. This year I'm coming through. Come through. It's all a small world to me. Never know who you're from. It's the end of the world.
The lyrics are on point. Clarity.
Jesus Christ, you know what he said at the end?
Thank you, fam.
Yeah, refreshing.
My God, that's scary.
But he mixes the elements of the dance party with the climate control, the actual facts of climate control, you know, inside the theory of it, and put it together in this one bowl of a concept.
Yo, it sounds like you cruising on a nice sunny day with your lady sipping on some lemonade and y'all just vibing.
Why
That's what it feels like.
I'm gonna tell you who did that last though. Let me just.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, all right.
Drago's Wave with Lupe.
Really?
He does that with the slave with the slave experience. Yeah, and it's inside of the bouncy tune of explaining it while partying.
Some serious
as hell. Yeah, serious as shit, and just rocking with it. And that's what that
why climate change? Why'd you?
It's a huge phenomenon. I mean, I remember literally, watching the news and reading how scientists are like, guys, if y'all don't stop fucking up, we won't be able to reverse this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that really gave perspective as to, this is one life we live. We got nothing to lose. This plan is literally on some, we got nothing to lose, so let's just live our life a little fuller.
It's true. I just think a lot of us just not have enough education about, or they don't think that it's that serious. Because I don't think we see enough people saying that it's a big deal. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. It's crazy because I know it's a problem, but I don't know what little steps I need to take to make it not be.
Well, you ride your bike.
Yeah.
That's a step.
That's a step.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a step.
I'm saving money. I was trying to save money, but
one and the same.
I got it.
But another thing is,
I
was saying another thing with climate change is that with the point is that we are all often underestimated, and often people don't respect you until they have to, and that's really what climate change is about. It's about not getting that respect until the fucking sun is exploding. You know what I mean?
You're right. That's true.
That's really what
see with me, honestly, with what you just said, I will have to listen to that track again.
Oh, of course.
Because I'm just dancing two-stepping because I like the beat. So I'll get caught up to the beat. But if I'm really listening to that got to be on repeat. Because it will catch my ear. So it's like, why do I really like this song? Like, it's deeper than the beat. Yeah. But that first go around, I'm dancing. Like, I was just dancing right here. And when you explain, I'm like, oh, shit, now I got to listen out for something. But you caught my attention already. So, like, that song will be on repeat. And it won't go past that one until I understand that whole fucking song.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I don't know, I don't know about anybody else in here, but I remember when I would get an album, what the process was, you would listen to it usually in your room, quiet, nothing, or you have your headphones on or whatever, and that's when you indulge in the album, and then you go track for track, and then later on, then you find out what the party stuff was. But you sat down with the album, That's why albums back then was just very important. It came down to the artwork. It came down to just every single part of it. Reading the credits, reading the producers, all that stuff was important because it was like your own little baby at some point. It was a good album. So you took every song and you analyzed it and you sat down with it, and then you're like, okay, now I'm ready to go to tell people about it. Because this song is this song is about this. So it's not hard for me to sit down with a song and not have to dance to it and just listen to it first. You got another song?
Of course.
More treats.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Y'all want that Natural Juices?
Natural Juices,
You probably would like this one. You get
Natural Juices is pretty much a shout out to all my natural women and using a parallel of
wait, it's about women?
What you thought it was about?
No, because when you hear it, all right,
you'll hear it.
You'll hear it. It ain't that easy, man. It ain't that easy, JR.
Natural juices, man.
No, man. It could be about juice.
You know, girls eating their fruits out here, man. Natural.
Shout out to Styles P.
Shout out to Styles P.
I thought it was about juices. It was about juices. But he did a good job. We was talking about that song. Who did it? Nas did it.
About them ladies.
With the whole using one term and it really means something else. And
with Nas. Yeah.
Nas did it, and then
Pharoah Monch.
Karis one. All right, my bad. Good shit. Good shit for him.
This joint's called Natural Juices.
Nice.
I really thought the song was about juices.
Come on, man.
I heard you didn't even hear it yet.
But I knew it was about
He
women.
said, "Come on,
I
man."
thought it was about
Kale, green apple.
Real talk.
Yes, please.
Organic produce, homegrown, soaking in your own juice. Top low, 2 knees bent. I want all the nutrients for my health. It's the best thing to do. Savoring the succulent flesh of the fruit. One request, all I ask of you. Allow what we do to be natural. Woo! Eat your vegetables. Clean going in, get your flesh involved. Looking inward, change your outfit. What you put in your mouth can increase your output. Feeling off every layer of outfit.
It didn't sound like it.
And when I blend these flavors, the neighbors know. You deserve the best. I'ma give it to you. No additives, no preservatives. I want you to do you. Live long, free to be whoever you wanna be. We already have all we need. So juicy, so what your body produces. What your body produces. Much like my music. Music, a part of me.
Rockin' Starbucks.
New music, no disrespect, my man Marxman.
Hell yeah.
So juicy, we can do this.
Right. For real.
The taste of you is so juicy, so perfect harmony. Cold press, oh yes. Countless flavors, no less. Find me going in with an X at. I'm exploring that, searching for the extract, not the accent. I can boost like superfoods. The actual truth is, you know who you are in your natural juice. You know it's so juicy. What your body produces. Much like my music. Music. You're a part of me.
What you reap is what you sow type vibe.
It's what the truth is. So juicy, we can do this.
This should be on a
The taste of you
Yoga?
ladies working out.
No, hot yoga?
Yeah.
And a spin class. Yeah.
That's it?
You deserve the best. Fresh, stay blessed. No additives, no preservatives. I want you to do you.
Thank you.
Live long, we already have all we need. So juicy, does the body good. So juicy, does the body good. So juicy, does the body good. Breathe in and out. Let the O2 get your cells around. The circle of life rotates the earth. It makes sense that much comes from the ground. Natural juices feed the soul. Senses control, I can see the sound. Knowledge of self is all I need to know. I wanted it before, but I need it now.
Oh, damn, you just stopped it like that?
Yes.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Yes.
That go hard.
I like that one. All right, this is the BlockBeatBoxRadio.com. Every Monday, 8 p.m., 10 p.m. We here with the Marxman and the new album or project. I don't know. Is it an album?
Mixtape, you know.
Mixtape project. Yeah. It's called No Disrespect, Volume 1. All right. Wow. Now that song is called what?
Natural Juices.
Now, okay.
What your body produces.
Don't laugh because I mean,
talk your shit.
I honestly still
think it's about juice.
Yeah, honestly. All right, and it's not about juices, right?
Mom. I mean, it is. I mean, it's about juices.
Because I was about to put you on the spot and ask you. All right, don't be. I was going to say, bring out a lyric. Tell me a lyric in the song.
Okay.
That
is about women.
Yes.
He's on this genius.
I'll start the first two bars of the song.
All right.
Is organic. Produce, homegrown, soaking in your own juice. That's the first two lines.
What that sound like? That sound like natural products for your hair.
For that
Nubian queen.
Okay.
The next two bars is drop low, two knees bent. I want all the nutrients.
Okay, well then now
see that's all those.
What's the first four bars of the song?
I heard searching for the extract.
Yeah, man. Not the excess.
Okay. Wow.
I want the extract, not the excess.
And the fact that, and we were talking about this when the mics were off about how this song could be played like you said.
I do not sleep.
And I agree.
That opens those markets up. Trader Joe's,
Trader Joe's,
Starbucks.
Really? That's not a bad
shit on somebody campaign.
That's holistic right there, man.
Man, I can see that on the night.
Holistic love making.
What made you? Because this one is really like more
love music.
What made you go that route with the music? Because I know you, like I said, I've heard your old stuff in the past, and I've never heard nothing like this before. Like as far as
it was bar heavy.
It's very bar heavy and educational. But what made you pick like this beat?
So the beat?
Yeah, I'm more thinking about the beat, the music.
This makes me dance. You know what I mean? Like I wanted something. I wanted to add something that's like a little up tempo because I'm making you think throughout the whole project. So I needed some more tracks that are kind of up tempo. So if I can fuse some thought provoking bars on a dance track, to me that's one of my favorite tracks are like that. I can dance and still vibe and go, yo, that was some hot.
Do you fuck with house music?
Yeah.
Do you?
If it's a party,
okay.
I'll go.
Do you go to a house? Do you go to house music parties? Strictly house.
I have.
Oh, you have.
I'm a nightlife dude. You know
no, I know. No, it took me a while. The only reason I went to a couple because my lady, she's really into house. She goes to them by herself sometimes, and she even dragged me to Chicago. For that big
the Soul Summit or
Soul Summit.
That's not like
I forgot what it's called. But it's a big house thing that they have every year around the same time that New Orleans has their Essence Festival. Okay. It's it's the same weekend, and I just couldn't believe it with the whole house music.
It's a religious experience for a lot of people.
Huge.
Shout out to Soul Summit.
Young and old. You get young and old. And it's no violence. Everything is love.
Well, you can't be violent listening to that. Like you'll be a dummy to be violent.
I really wish hip hop could be like that, man.
I wish too.
You gotta be disrespectful. A little grimy.
Damn, man.
A little gritty.
House music focuses on the dance.
Yeah.
Hip hop is not focusing on the dance. Nope. There's a lot of other elements involved, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So this right here was fresh.
That's all my dances.
It was vibrant. Thank you. Like I said, it brought the subject home, but at the same time concealed it. That's why I was able to be like, okay, this can be somewhere else, and if you know the other meaning to it, you drive something else from it.
And then what's crazy too, it make you just want to be like a better person in life. Like, what can you work on? Or
put that soda there.
Either do that, or if you got that lady in your life or whatever, and y'all need to like try something to like correspond or like merge something together that y'all was going through. Play this track, y'all could talk about it. And that's like an easy killer right there.
Okay, coming from the
young boy got some shit, man.
So you are touching the market a little.
Yeah, but see, this is not on the radio. But look how I'm in tune with it. I just gotta go and find it. So because it's not so mainstream and boom right in your face, I don't know what it is.
Bandcamp.
But you see, I can't stop talking about it. And I just heard it the first time. So imagine if I already knew the whole vibe.
I want to hear some more. Anything else?
That's up to y'all, fellas.
Oh nah, definitely.
I can really fuck with y'all minds really on this. This song is called Genie.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I got to.
I feel I'm ready for that.
I'm trying to think where is that at. I'm trying to remember that I listened to that earlier. Is it towards the end?
It's
you can't be cheating, man.
Okay. It's in the middle.
You can't be cheating.
No, but
you better have your thoughts and all that. This shit gotta come natural.
No, trust me. It. First of all, I need to have a conversation with this dude sometimes because I don't want to be.
I'm thinking he's trying to cheat to be like, yo, I already got my thoughts put together.
I don't consider it cheating. I consider this.
You said I gotta talk to this dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Off camera.
You can't have everything by yourself.
Reel you in real quick.
Because think about that. Let's just say you invite Denzel up to the fucking studio.
True.
And you didn't see none of his movies. And you ain't him interviewing the dude. You know how stupid
Yo, I heard
you
you was a shit in Training Day, son.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard
I want to be familiar with the music or at least the sound. So I mean, like I said, I think I listened to about 7 tracks.
Okay.
So I mean, but that's what it is.
So don't pick the 7 that he listened to.
Right, well, he said this is number 5. This is called Genie, right?
It's called Genie, and this is actually a conversation about mental health.
Oh wow, yo, he's going deep.
This is a deep
through
track.
the gambit right now.
This is a conversation about mental health from the perspective of, hear me out, the perspective of Robin Williams' Genie.
Okay.
Right? So imagine Robin Williams' Genie, because we all know Robin Williams committed suicide.
Right.
So imagine if that Genie character committed suicide.
Robin Williams, all right. Let's just
he played in the cartoon Genie.
Disney.
The voiceover.
Oh, he was the voice in. I didn't know that. See, I didn't know that. See,
yes. He was the original Genie.
That?
No, because the new Aladdin now is Will Smith.
Yeah.
Because he played that Genie, so everybody's thinking Will Smith.
But I can see because Robin Williams is such a bright character, and the character as the Genie was so
iconic.
Iconic and just out there. You didn't think that Robin Williams was going through this, so it can't make too much.
So this song, because Robin Williams is somebody who had a lot of personalities, crazy talent, and that character is someone who of course the Genie had all this power, but he was a prisoner in this little ass land.
Wow.
Granting wishes from humans. What do humans want?
Let's do that afterwards.
So imagine you are all powerful, but you are trapped granting wishes from motherfuckers who have no kind of foresight, and all they want is greed. Right? So that led him to ultimately kill himself. That's what the song's about.
God damn it, I'm ready. Play the track.
That's some deep stuff.
Let's go. Genie. Ooh.
I like that. Okay.
Some Fiesta vibes.
I believe this is a conversation we need to have. None of y'all had it as bad as the Genie. Read a headline the other night that the Genie committed suicide, so underutilized. But the mind can't always keep the pace. Supreme cosmic power in an itty-bitty living space. Imprisoned for millennia and millennia. Mental burden getting heavier and heavier. 3 wishes apiece, each pleading for more gold pieces to please their own needs. No one wishes for peace. I'm sure Genie felt every reason. Felt that our fate as a human race was sealed then. The story goes on to a series of events. He turned a street rat into a prince who granted them his freedom. Then flew around astral planes to discover love and happiness as actual things. Foolish lovers forget what happened to bring the essence of what drew them to each other. What they do is so irrational. So many lives that want to ruin others. Generations of enemies that should be brothers. This needs addressing like dry salads. Asking the right questions has been my challenge. If it's awkwardly, still do it. If I met the Genie, I would wish that he would talk to me. Cause I've been through it. Talk to me. Yeah. Let's talk about it. There's a strong possibility for humans that somewhere on the planet that somebody's going through it in a different language. I need you to see this from a different vantage point. Get advice from who will not take advantage. When the threshold for pain is way above the average, it's safe to salvage anything you love that matters. Praying with both palms and nothing happens. Learning your fate is not the product of someone's actions. Darkness, a fatal attraction. Unbalanced can fall into madness. Learn yourself, find a purpose. Gain a clarity you couldn't imagine. Gain a clarity you couldn't imagine. Clarity you couldn't imagine. Gain a clarity you couldn't imagine. Gain a clarity you couldn't imagine. If I can say the right words to make you think twice, I would try first. Love yourself. Watch what happens. I read a headline the other night that the Genie committed suicide, so underutilized. I would try, if I can say the right words to make you think twice. I would try first. I would try.
Okay. All right. This is real. This is yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
This is the BlockBeatBoxRadio.com every Monday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. No Disrespect, Volume 1, The Marxman.
We hitting y'all with some gems.
What was the name of that song?
Genie.
Genie. Let me ask you a question. When you had the intimate get together with the music prior, did you explain the tracks prior to, or did?
I did like slight intros.
Okay, 'cause the reason why I said that is because you listen to a song much differently when you know, if you have the backstory of it. It's true, because when he broke down, because I heard the song earlier. You know, I didn't. A lot of the stuff it's a lot of information coming at you, but you know it's something there, but you don't really know. But then right now, when you broke it down to me prior, and then I heard it again, do you know how different the song sounded, and how it blew my mind even more now, to the point I was like, oh shit, this shit really needs to be heard.
Yeah.
This shit needs to be out there.
Right.
And I'm not talking because you're my man, but this is some real dope shit that was put together musically. Mm-hmm. Not only musically, but the messages out there. And I was saying to myself, because while I was just playing just now, all I kept saying to myself was like, yo, this is the Marxman. This is not. No, it's ill, because I'm saying to myself, this isn't Nas. This isn't like Jay or somebody that's out here that's already established. But I still felt it on that level, because there was a lot of information, and it was something that needs to be told. And the way he was saying it lyrically, because I know this dude, he's dope lyrically, and I was like applauding myself, like, damn, I know this. I actually know this guy personally.
I can't believe it.
And this, and I'm saying to myself, I really hope that this song gets to the masses, so other people can hear this shit, because this shit is something that needs to be said.
And not for nothing, it's a nice, solid package. It's
right.
You know, it's no okie doke. Right. Tell there was some real finishing going on here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, we know the mental health issues are prevalent in you know, in today's topics, the hot topic for a lot of people, and to address it without being preachy.
Yeah.
And just hit people in the head.
Acceptable.
That is what makes it.
And then using the whole thing about the genie.
Underutilized. Oh
yeah, like who thinks of shit like that?
That's why I said before, like, did you at least like tell people like what these songs is about before you like just telling them to talk about it, because you don't want them to deliver that wrong message. You're like, well, that's not what I was trying to get at. So that's why I asked, did you have like that little talk before it went out there like that?
That's what you meant.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I mean, I have to be prepared for people to not know the intro. You know what I mean? So you know, the artist in me wants to explain it. You know what I mean? The artist in me wants to explain it. But of course, I gotta sit back and let it do it.
Gotcha.
And trust that it's
Gotcha.
self-explanatory.
And if it's not self-explanatory, do you feel like you fucked up? Do you feel like, damn, I didn't do a good job at letting people understand?
If that was the general consensus, then I would, you know, maybe see that it was interpreted differently. But I think I did. You know, as a writer, you do your best to you know, to make a full circle. You know, and you know, put it up there.
Yeah, I can see this one going to touch a lot of people.
I appreciate it,
because you know they feel like that sometimes, trapped in a small space, and that be their own thoughts sometimes, and you know, wanting to please the world, and can't please themselves. Yeah, that's the reality.
Are you gonna have any video?
I'm glad you said that, because there's going to be visuals for this.
Okay,
this is
nice.
This needs visuals.
Somebody signed this man already, man. Stop playing.
And he might never want to get signed.
You know what I'm saying?
He should get signed.
Artists have done
Not
this.
every artist want to be signed.
Artists
But
have
the
done
world
this,
need to hear this.
But
The world need to hear this, and sometimes you got to do it the political correct mainstream way, so the world can hear like, oh, this is what we need to hear.
You believe that? I don't believe that.
What? That a major could push it
It can, but I don't think that it has to go that route for shit to get help.
It doesn't have to.
It helps.
Yeah.
A ton.
It will be way easier.
Yeah, I mean, but it could just take another artist to hear it and co-sign it, and then he talks about, and then that's it.
I would say that, but there's an artist like Bishop Lamont that got co-signed by Dre, and he's like one of the most talented, creative minds on the West Coast. But we don't hear him over here.
No, we don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a shame. You know what I'm saying?
And then what happened to some artists hear it, and then they want to steal your flow and then just go with it. Now they got a new idea, and now they just thinking you came up with that, but this is dude that is grinding out. Like,
keep your receipts. I think you keep your receipts, you fine.
But that was the situation between Logic and Lucas. You know what I'm saying? With the
really
the Suicide Helpline song. You know what I'm saying? Jordan came out with it first, and then Logic blew up with it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, that's that's my joint, right?"
That's disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying? And that became a thing of contention for them.
Right. And sometimes the larger artist wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big acts. Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. You're right. It does go down like that.
It's a dog world, man.
Yeah. Especially the rap game.
Yeah.
The rap game is not even fair.
Nobody's original.
Yeah. Sometimes the rap games remind me. What is it? Remind me of the crack game.
Crack game.
Yeah, man. For real.
They said it, you yellow back rat bastards. Shout out to Jada.
Speaking, yeah. I saw Jada the other day. He was on. I think it was his daughter's Sweet 16. He was there. I didn't even know he had. To be honest, I didn't even know he had kids.
Yeah, his son just had a birthday too.
I didn't even know.
He's a private dude, man.
That's what I was gonna say. I respect dudes who are private like that. You know. Another note, real fast, before we get back to some more music. There is a like this show is all about mostly paying homage to the cats from the 80s, late 70s, early 90s. But there is a show, January 19th, Omega.
All right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now. It's called All Stars of Hip Hop.
Ooh. That sound like y'all gonna.
Let's see who's on it first before we start.
No.
I'm just saying, it sound like y'all gonna like it. Though.
Atlantic City.
MC Brains.
Sorry. I'm gonna read what they said, but I heard it on the radio because BLS promotes a lot of stuff. I hate to say it for our age group.
Yeah,
so R&B and So, but the lineup is this: Karis One, Dougie Fresh, Slick Rick, Arabian Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, MC Light, Kumo D, Sugar Hill Gang, Furious 5, Chubb Rock, Special Ed, Dana Dane, Moni Love, Kwame, 3 Times Dope, Schoolie D. And the reason why I like the reason why I like it is because a lot of these dudes I've never heard in my life, but I grew up listening to hip hop from these dudes. So and I was too young to not appreciate, but I was too young to go out back then to go to a concert. I wasn't in my 20s. I wasn't in my 20s in the 80s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't go out. I wasn't able to go. So that's what I'm saying. But I just hope they know how to perform with this. But I know certain dudes do. I saw Kane perform. Kane can perform.
Kane still got it.
Kane still got it.
For him.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how.
Kim pretty cool.
Kim still got it.
Right. Dougie Fresh, I'm sure still got it because Dougie Fresh still tours.
It sounds like a lot of Adidas sweatsuits and shell toes.
The shots that's being fired.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, that's what it sounds like.
Something wrong with Adidas sweatsuits?
Yeah, I like them.
You sure?
Yeah, I like them. I'm gonna rock them like how y'all rock them, but
that's my next. Before we get to the next one, let me ask you a question because as far as I'm concerned, you are the spokesperson for everyone in their 20s. That's right. As far as I'm concerned.
Let's talk about it.
No pressure.
Especially
no
tonight.
Pressure at all.
No disrespect.
No disrespect at all.
Why do y'all wear?
I know what you about to ask because I don't do that. But I know what you about to ask.
What am I gonna ask?
Why you wear Adidas with Jordans?
Yeah, why do you do that?
You know why? This is it right here. Okay, this is exactly why I said right. Because the Adidas track pants is tapered at the bottom.
Yes.
So if you got the Jordans, if you got, like you said, fashion. So the whole fashion thing is tapered jeans or skinny leg jeans. So your sneakers could be seen.
Yes.
Whether that be like the material on the back or it's the laces and all that. Nobody's wearing no the boot cut jeans, nobody covering their tongues and everything. They either rolling the jeans up or they putting them in their sock and all that, right? But I was never a cross brand dude. Like I learned that from my aunt. She was like, if you wearing polo, you wearing a polo tee, you wearing polo drawers, you wearing polo socks. Shit, you might even wear polo shoes. Yeah. But when it comes to Nike, like it'll just look clean with Nike top, bottom, and sneakers. And then you come with Adidas? Like that don't.
So you agree with what I'm saying?
Yeah, actually, that's why I said I know what you want to say.
Okay.
I don't do that. I feel like when you do that, you couldn't afford the outfit, so you just work with what you have.
I see. I don't think that's what.
I'm real disrespectful. No disrespect on that. I'm real disrespectful on that. Because there's no way in the world you got red Adidas on and you got Jordan. No, get some Adidas.
I think. I just think. I personally think it's more about learning how to find a dope pair of Adidas. And I think just because Jordans are easy, everybody loves Jordans.
Then get a Jordan Swizzle.
That's my thing, and that's how I chuckle. I think because they are. You can't sit here and tell me there aren't any dope Adidas out. You can't sit here and tell me that.
It's Yeezys out there. You can get Yeezys and rock it with Adidas.
Exactly.
That's it. Leave that alone.
Yeah. All right, my bad. All right, so then you.
He tried to catch me.
I did. I ain't gonna
catch me. I like how you was like, I know what you're gonna say,
and
I don't do it.
I see it every day on the train.
Early. All right.
Why y'all wear them choker chains now?
What's the next track?
All the smoke.
That you
I appreciate this, y'all.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
Seriously,
I ain't do that.
Seriously. No,
Still.
Was you, man?
I got one for you.
My killer tea.
So y'all gonna check out that concert though?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
I know you was.
But I'm not.
But I know you.
But trust me. Let me tell you something about people. No, let me tell you something about. Oh yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah, I know you should check it out.
Once you hit 40, you'll check it out. Let that.
But when I hit 40, they're not gonna be relevant.
No, they're not gonna be relevant.
Yeah. So
wait, are they gonna be?
Because you got to think 20 more years. I'm 26. 20. Oh yeah.
Damn, I don't appreciate older artists.
No, but I'm saying they not.
Went for years.
But they not going to be having concerts like that.
Physically they probably.
It's probably going to be.
I can't see Kane from 20 years from now.
What's crazy? It's probably going to be Fab. It's probably going to be.
No. How you think Fab is?
Jay-Z. Fab is 42 right now. I know that.
Fab ain't performing at 60, B.
Yo, man. How old is Bobby Brown?
That's R&B.
Well, what's the difference?
No, there's a big difference.
The shelf life is different.
What about DMX? How old is he?
DMX is like 40s.
He's still performing.
Yeah, but you're talking 20 years from now. These dudes are 40. Hey, Cass Kane performing in the 60s. Not hip hop.
Not hip hop?
Nah.
You just can't just give the mic to the crowd and they just rap?
Because the breath control.
I think the breath control, the movement.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You might find a couple that probably can, but they got to be like in super shape.
Well, pack them up.
Because Grandmaster, many men might be closest.
Yeah, but he's a bodybuilder. So,
yeah,
he I guess he don't got it. He's a bodybuilder.
Yeah, he's sicker than your average. Yeah. But what's the next track that you want to bless us with?
This one is another thought-provoking joint. It's called Mind Your Business. But it's essentially literally about business.
Yeah,
all right.
I heard this one earlier, but it's always good to hear. What's the backstory? Is there any backstory to this, or?
Well, my creative endeavors are executed by my business, XEQ. So I'm able to teach. I have my T-shirts. I got this. I got that. So that's under my company.
Yeah.
So this just encourages people to mind your business and get your shit together so you can make your own money.
Yeah, like that. So LLC thing going.
You got a mixtape coming out? Oh yeah.
Monetize it.
Wait, let's see if y'all catch what movie this is from.
I don't know. I already heard that. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Actually, there is one. Yeah, I'll send you the SoundCloud link if you like. Well, that is quite
Black Panther.
the entourage. You got a mixtape coming out? Oh
Black
yeah.
Panther.
Yeah. Actually, there is one. Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
The casino.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Was a casino scene at Black Panther?
Yeah. That's when we to do with the fake hand.
Mixtape coming out. XEQ.
There's a movie about pimps.
Extension
of brothers in it. I don't want to smack you or shake your hand.
Disney Plus, baby, go check that out.
It seems it was me who interfered. Grew up to embody everything his teachers feared. I'm in here because I love hard, to say the least. And for the most part, it's those who are the least prepared. At this long enough, I remember old Marxman, naive but smart, little overdressed, seems sincere. But when given enough space and silence with no remorse, he'll release a verse of source to tear through air. Yeah, the universe, it stems from here. I'm too immersed, you do the search. I can't do it till I'm through the dirt. Wired different for the impossible. Someone's got to do the work. For all the lessons I wish I learned sooner. Plans to convert the common man to consumer. But whatever is done from here on in is a direct result of this clear moment. X is the man, XEQ the hands. Maneuver through research and plans. Speak in jargon, build barter or bargain. Barge into improbable profit margins. Failed comparison if you add my name to it. While this mixtape is mixing in with your brain fluids. In the boardroom and the booth, ruthless. Till my foul words rot my mouth toothless. I does it all. Do it. When you need it done, who you call? It's the age of the entrepreneur. And we put it down on the floor. Supply and demand means we flying again. Yes, y'all. Do it. Squad, all kinds of versatile. Up in this business, getting loud. If you ain't doing the numbers we putting down, start listening and mind your business. Start up at the ground floor. First, establish the why you are around for. There are already plenty of vendors, so vent to a mentor that is down for you. Now, create the route course, and if you can't do it, outsource. Yes, take classes, purchase workbooks, but do not overthink the work, of course. Do it. Not startling target marketing from an artist named the Marxman should bring some profit in, huh? What you doing? I'm pretty sharp, cut me in. Fixing in the mix or consulting from a distance? Yep, we in. New logins to log into, involved to win, more problems to solve. Jot them all down, watch me conquer each column. About to show them what being in this biz needs taught them. Do it. Up in this business. Where you been? I've been kinda out of sight, but never out of mind. Still shifting paradigms, working on the dollar signs. Yeah. Minding my business. Where you been? I've been feeling energized, been seeing everything again. I bet it all on myself. Me and mine is us and them. Do it. When you need it done, who you call? It's the age of the entrepreneur, and we put it down on the floor. Supply and demand means we flying again. Yes, y'all. Do it. Squad, all kinds of versatile. Up in this business, getting loud. If you ain't doing the numbers we putting down, start listening and mind your business. Shout out to my big bro. Told me handle your biz before it handles you. Had to get a handle on figures I'd never seen. I'm up now, executing every dream. X equals everything. We unravel well. Peers who run parallel, plan for fun travel. Enough stock to add value. Sets of fashionable apparel and what have you. What's up with all the claps? Those are markets up for grabs. Do it. Up in this business. Where you been? I've been kinda out of sight, but never out of mind. Still shifting paradigms, working on the dollar signs. Yeah. Minding my business. Where you been? I've been feeling energized, been seeing everything again. I bet it all on myself. Me and mine is us and them. Do it. Do it.
Happens. Gold mine, got a gold mine going, man. Got a gold mine going.
Sound like a new Nike ad.
Yeah. That's the block, Bebop Radio.
It sound like a new Nike ad.
Yo.
Let me
Do it.
Let me ask.
Do it.
What's the name of that track?
Mind your business.
Let me ask you a question, because like I said, I've heard you rhyme in the past and everything. Did you change up your style a little bit? It sounds like you.
Clean is really getting at you. I knew you before. This ain't you before.
No. It's not a bad thing.
Did something different.
It's not a bad thing. I'm just saying the way you were.
He want to know, man. He want to know.
The way you're pronouncing your words lyrically and everything, it's different, and I like it. And like I said, I'm not saying I didn't like it before, but did you come into this project saying that I want to? You're gonna do something a little bit more different, or maybe it changed. You didn't even really notice it because you grew.
No, I like that. I mean, you've known me long enough to wait. Listen, let me just ask this question.
Yeah.
Something changed. Honestly, it may just be I think it's the time I took off. You know, I think it's the time I just needed to separate myself from just the rigmarole of doing it because this is what I do since 2001, and separate and say this is what I want to do intentionally. So this is probably my most intentional project.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, I wrote it with intention. You know, I don't want you to hear it and be like, "Oh, that was lyrical." I want you to really.
No, you.
I want it to fuck you up.
You sound like you sound like a different. I don't want to say different individual, but you sound you've grown. It sounds you have a lot more you want to say. It sounds like that this album is. You have a purpose for this album, and you want people to really pay attention to what you're saying. And I can hear it lyrically. I can hear it in the way you're pronouncing the words, and I was saying to myself, wow, this man is trying to, and he's doing it. He's not wasting lyrics. He's not wasting bars. He's not wasting nothing. And if you don't pay attention to every verse, you're going to miss something, man. And I miss those days with those type of MCs like that. Right. Common used to be like, Common was like that. Nas was like that. Pharaoh, like you said, Pharaoh was like, it's a lot of MCs, Careless Swarmers, and these are like MCs like where, man, these guys are saying something. They're not wasting no lyrics on fillers lyrically. They're gonna everything that they're saying. It's a purpose, and that song.
It's musical measures.
Yeah, and matter of fact, all the 3 songs that you did play, they all it all felt like that, and I'm like, wow, damn. It makes, like I said, sometimes it just makes me feel dumb. I don't want to use the word dumb like that, but it just makes me feel like, damn, this dude, you're nice. You're nice with your shit.
Thank you.
And like I said, I like the fact that you're not wasting bars, and at the same time you're giving us, knowledge, man.
I feel that it has elements of spoken word in it, without being that staccato spoken word stuff. It bounces on the music, it fills the melody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It still delivers the punch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this last song right here, it gave you the structure and also the undercurrents of what running a business, having a business is, all in one, without sounding preachy. Again, I appreciate that.
But I think you have to, when it comes to business, I think you have to be preachy.
Not really.
Because how can you be too preachy when it comes to trying to put somebody on to how to?
You can be too technical.
Yeah, you can intimidate people.
Yeah,
because the thing about running a business is that it's not as difficult as a lot of people think.
You don't think so?
No, it depends on the business you're running. But to get established in a business is not hard at all.
Okay, especially with the tools that we have out here now.
And that often stops people from pursuing what they want to do. They see it's a mountain. It's not really that mountain. The mountain is really that work that you haven't even gotten to.
And they measure the success and failures of other people in comparison to them just starting to get in. They're like, I could be the one to fail too. Like, you don't even look for success yet.
Right.
Yeah, I hate to say it, I battle with that all the time, and I'm growing in certain areas. There's still certain little businesses or little things I want to start doing, but I am a little intimidated by failure and thinking about that type of stuff.
That's why at the end of the song you're talking about more of the uplifting, like the things he had to do to uplift himself. Feel happy, feel great about doing the business, in the first place, and getting the education in order to deliver it. So I'm like, that's what completed that mission right there.
You know what I like about him? What I really like about him? I could relate to you, right? It's my first time meeting you, but I can relate to you, right? I'm going to say this. As young kids, we look at our favorite artists, or we look at our favorite basketball player, favorite rapper. We see what they do, and we're like, maybe that could work for us, but we can't actually sit down and talk to them and ask them how they do it. So I compared that to what LeBron did. LeBron got injured. He took time off to work on his body, to work on his craft. He came back. Now he's playing smarter, not harder. Like you said, you playing smarter now. So it's like you're like a living LeBron to know that this could actually happen. You could take the time off. You could still be disciplined. You could come back with the heat. You could change minds. You could still be relevant. But it's okay to be out of the loop for a minute. So work on yourself and be a better person. So seeing that and knowing that I could just reach out and tell you, like, yo, bro, how can I really do this? Versus just seeing him every day just dunking and shooting. To know that you actually did that, that's a living example. So that's like motivation and inspiration just for like a young cat to be like, yo, it's okay if I just like put social media down, or I just want to disappear for a minute. Let me just get my life together.
Yeah, DJ Fortunes talked about that.
And when I feel like I'm ready to have the confidence in myself that y'all gonna understand that I actually worked on some stuff and not just went to the side, and you come with that heat and that message and a different vibe, I respect that about you.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
All right.
Well, Tunes is like this, it's like there's so much stuff out there. Sometimes you do got to just take a sabbatical, fall back, and come back with fresh eyes and fresh looks. So.
Yeah, it's real, man. It's
amazing.
It is.
It's like with time. Yeah, like time. You could burn out with time.
Oh no, definitely.
And sometimes you just need to take a time out and just let everything just blow by, or you watch it while it happened, because you can't freeze it and stop it. You just gotta know when to tag in.
Right.
So when you feel like you're ready to jump in, you got your swag, you got everything ready. But it's dope to know that you could step back, and it's okay to step back and let people know that you stepping back to work on your craft to be a better person. Because as an artist, I could assume you drop a track. Oh, when the next one? We want this, we want that, this, that, and third. Look at Rihanna. Everybody keep on asking her for music. She like, chill. I'm not doing that right now. I'm doing everything else that I want to do.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they still asking music from her, but she's like, yo, I got my line going and everything. But just to know that you could be disciplined to put that to the side and work on yourself as an individual. Because I think some artists get caught up in their character or the name that they want to be, or they live in that persona of who they are, and they forget who they actually are. So to have a timeout and get to know yourself again and then rejuvenate yourself and come back, this guy's the truth.
No disrespect, Bandcamp, Black Friday,
Volume 1.
And it's about to go down.
Volume 1.
Volume 1.
So that means there will be another volume.
Yeah, man.
And on top of that, you said you are working on
some original music
stuff too.
That'll come before the second volume, because we gotta make sure we do things right. So yeah.
Are you planning on going out and performing if you have the chance?
Yes. That's me. I'm performing.
I know you like to, that's one thing.
Studio,
like tours or like local bars?
Both.
They do Trader Joe's.
Hey, do a street party for them. Hey, you never know, because you got to think about that's another demographic and another group of people.
Yo, I'm telling you, with that natural juice joint,
man. I'm trying to mess around, go to a spin class, be like, yo, play this.
Facts, yo.
Everybody going, what?
Son, this is no longer the strip club. We're going to the joint.
Let's go. We're going to
get healthy with it,
yo.
Times have changed.
Yeah. Come on.
I know you love to perform. Yeah, he's a different person. Like when he's performing,
I can see that.
And I remember when me and my man Goodwill, we used to have parties sometimes, and he would be there, and he would love to grab the mic and talk and do. And like I said, at that point, but at that point, I mean, we weren't, because I mean, when you're a DJ, sometimes you focus on the music and you got to be able to do both. But our game wasn't that. Our mic game pose wasn't that tight back then, and he used to come through and MC. And
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, it's dope.
Good tag team.
But that just showed that I remember that's when I first started to get to know him, and I was like, this dude actually likes actually MCing parties. This shit.
Yeah.
And I never understood the phenomenon with people loving to MC versus being a DJ. I'm like, you like MCing? Yeah. You like talking to the crowd? You like that shit?
Well, you like to make the crowd move.
Yeah, I do. But that just shows you how different shit is. Like my fear with that is always if you don't get the right response or if you get no response. But how did you as a it is, but then you can find another record. And then but with the talking, people come like, is everybody in the house tonight?
Don't get your coolie.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? How do you recover from shit like that?
Shut your ass up.
Yeah. So
you know what I say? I go, damn, DJ, play a song.
But that's what's up, man. But this Friday, Bandcamp and SoundCloud.
And also, I will say this: I'm also dropping lyric videos once a week, starting on Friday.
What's a lyric video? What is that?
A lyric video enables you to see what I'm saying.
Like
on YouTube, we're gonna have a full page of every line.
What's the dude named Toby Wade?
So
he does that.
It's like what Pharrell did with the Minions, the Happy video. How you got the words popping up in there.
That's a thing now.
Yeah. Well, it will be. For some,
you heard that? It will be.
For lyricists, I think it's important.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
And it's good for people that are, auditory impaired. You know what I'm saying? They can actually see it on the screen. Like, okay. Then they'll, they try to get the other version.
Trust me, it's going to be on somebody's caption. It's going to be a hashtag.
More money.
So you excited?
I'm very excited, man.
Yeah. Are you anxious?
This just amps it up. This right here is crazy.
This is dope.
Like I said, man, thanks for coming out, man. And always welcome out. And I was like, damn, this dude, man, I know him personally. He ain't got let me get the album first, man. But at the same time, I understand it. But I understand it. It's all good. I understand it, and I
misread my text.
Yeah, it is.
But trust and believe.
You're still on fire, huh? I guess you are.
Yo, he didn't even reach me. He looked at my text and was like, "Yeah, you don't know what you're talking about."
I was like, it's the 29th. That's like, that's the 29th this Friday. I'm going to take some next week and be like, yo, I'm coming through this week, so because you made a mistake.
Poor guy.
Oh, man.
But I'm hyped. I'm hyped because now I'm going to have something to listen to starting Friday on the train and over the weekend and stuff like that. And trust me. I don't do too much of the club parties, but I do a lot of private stuff. And I like throwing in private stuff for people on my set sometimes. So especially that dance joint, that's probably the easiest one I could probably play because I could because if everybody's already dancing, I could just throw it in there like
you already dancing.
Yeah. And then trust me, you're gonna have one person. You gotta usually have one person that might come over, or they might not come over to actually do it. They might just.
While they dance,
they might look and look.
Look at the table.
But that's my job, and that's the part I like about DJs and putting people on and introducing people to new music and new artists. That's always been that makes me feel so good. So that's why I like having cats that I know and people who I don't know up on the shows, because if I can help somebody or progress somebody in the music career, and at the same time I'm getting an exclusive dope new joint content before it comes out, and I'm able to put it on, and they're like, "Oh shit, I heard it on the block, or I heard it from Clean DJ," and then that's always dope to me.
That's
so
using your platform.
Yeah. That's what, but that's and that's what it's for, and that's what I'm saying. So this Friday, Bandcamp and SoundCloud. No Disrespect, Volume 1, the Marxman,
Cash Mobby, Biden droves.
Any how's your handles on social media? Are they still
everything's the Marxman, TheMarxman.
Yes.
Okay, all right, well,
go follow that.
That's what's up. This is The Block, beatboxradio.com. Happy Turkey Day to all you turkeys and non-turkey people out there. Hey, I'm just saying, man. How everybody celebrated, I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
But so we should be back here next Monday. Trying to get 2 people. The funny thing is that there was a girl I was working with today, before we get out of here. Her name, I forgot her name, but her last name is Lewis. So she put a post up, and then Smith Star was like, "Call me." So I'm like, "Yo, Star's like, he's like 50. This girl's like 20. What the hell?" Yeah. So I think it was just a random dude hollering at a chick. But then I started looking at Smith Star's last name is Lewis. Her last name is Lewis. So, you best be tomorrow. I'm gonna holler at her tomorrow. I'm like, how are you related to Spliff? Because I want Spliff to come up here. I always like Spliff. I always loved Spliff, and I want to see if she knows him on that level, so we could probably get him up here. I'm still working on him.
Flatbush too.
Yeah. I'm still working on my man Ugg from Cellar Dwellers. I was talking to him on Thursday because we work at the same hospital, and he was just telling me about the whole. Remember the voice I was trying to tell you about who 5FT sounds like now?
Yeah,
Rusty.
Rusty Jukes?
I think he sounds like Rusty.
Nah, man.
They got an album coming out, Ugg and Rusty.
That's dope.
At SOBs they had a album release party. That's what it was Thursday, and he wanted me to come, but I had to work that night. I was upset, but I really wanted to go. But yeah, I'm trying to get them. And Ugg is a real cool dude. He's like, "Yo, whenever you ready, just tell me to come up here. I'm there, bro." And that's one thing I like about the hip hop community. Most of the dudes, if they know that you're a person who fucks with hip hop, they will come out and support it. Like, yo, anytime you need me to come through, I'll come through. This and that. Because like I said, at one point I was gonna stop doing it altogether, and a lot of dudes was like, "Yo, no, don't shut it down, please, man. We need this. We need cats like you." And I'm like, little old media, like, yes, trust me, we need it, man.
Spread the clips, James.
But my girl would say otherwise.
Yeah.
You spend no time with me, and you ain't get no money from this shit. And oh, you don't realize I need this shit therapy wise, man. Just chill, man. Just chill. But yeah, that's
the playing with the phone.
That's right. But the Marxman, like I said, go eat. Everybody know one more time. What's coming up? What's going on this Friday?
This Friday, No Disrespect Volume 1 drops. It's going to be on SoundCloud. It's going to be on Bandcamp. You can follow me on YouTube and see the first lyric video that will be dropped on Friday for the first track. So you can follow me at the Marxman. Trust me, I got some stuff for you.
Spell out the Marxman, because some people.
THE, the, not duh.
No, that's important.
The THEMARXMAN. That X means everything.
X.
The Marxman.
Bye.
It was great having you, man, as usual. And
B-Box, thank you.
And we always have an open door policy. Like I said, if you always want to come through, you can always come after work or just come through. Just
get a little freestyle.
Yeah, lucky. Yeah. We ran out of time.
Next time I'm spitting.
That's what I was wondering. That's what it was.
Next time I'm spitting.
I was gonna throw it out there, but I was like, nah.
We usually
gonna get them a choker chain.
We usually have them sticks.
Yeah, I was.
I'm gonna get him again, man. I ain't worried about it, man. All right, this is the block, bboxradio.com every Monday, 8 p.m., 10 p.m.
Have a good week. Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Peace. Yo, thank you, brothers.
Oh,
fire,
man.
Fire.
Thank you.
Man. Good to see you. Got some,
fire, bro. Fire.
Monumental stuff.
Fire.
What I'm listening to
really
now,
man, yeah.
I only listen to like
Fire,
Anderson .Paak and some smart ass people. This is some smart ass projects right here. Real.
Fire.
If y'all text me your email, I'll send it to you tonight.
Without.
No shit.
I'll send y'all a link tonight.
Shit.
I gotta send a few people ahead of you know what I mean? Ahead of time to make sure that.
You had this thing at your house?
Yeah, it was in my crib.
It was at your crib?
In my crib. What? It was a house.
All that was in the crib?
Well, the listening event I had.
The listening event, I'm talking about.
You thought he did the album in the crib?
No.
Like, bruh. Got the hit factory up in there, B. It's good.
You have my number?
Let me see. I don't have things going on. What's the first numbers of it?
It's 917-743. 917-743.
No.
Okay. 0060. And even like the little footage I got here, I'm gonna put all that stuff. That's gonna be used.
I thought you could have somebody come through.
Yeah, I couldn't get somebody.
Oh, okay, that's my fault.
So
it's my fault. Really.
How you look at videos? Because I only asked because they said something about the artist The Baby.
Yeah.
They said that he do low budget videos, but he do like a big, drastic like performance on it. So like his video will probably be on the street.
Right.
But look like it's
like
on
a flash
Broadway.
mob type shit.
Yeah, so like how you feel about videos? Do you feel like it gotta be all the glitz and glams, or it could be like just like a basement vibe and you pull up on the block and
like for this project, I'm thinking of doing something a little bit more close and conversational, so you get that kind of that feel of thinking about it.
Yeah.
So that's probably what I'm going to do is keep things close and tight for this project. And then the next thing probably is a little something bigger. You know what I mean?
And also, how you feel about some videos not having nothing to do with the song?
That's
we talked about that too. We talked about that Migos shit. Like Migos t-shirt don't got nothing to do with.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
I mean,
artists do that on purpose.
Artists do it on purpose. Directors do it on purpose. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Oftentimes, a line in a song or an influence behind the song. Yeah. Sometimes they don't want you to think about it too linear. Yeah. Because then there's no reason for you to necessarily get connected to it. Often. You got your camera? So if I'm doing something, if I have a song and that video is exactly like the song, sometimes that can wash each other out.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes. I'm not saying generally. I'm saying from a creative perspective. It could be like, I already know that. I already need to see the video. I already know the song.
Yeah, that's
you're not bringing anything new to it.
That's like you reading the book and watching the movie. Be like, this
I already saw that. Right. So, it's a good analogy. So that same director's like, you know what? I'm going to flip it on its head and give you another way to connect to this song.
Gotcha.
a way that you didn't think about.
Right.
A way I know you didn't think about.
Right.
So that's how I would defend that. It doesn't always work.
No, I was going to say it doesn't always.
It doesn't always work.
It can backfire. I was going to say it too. Yep.
But I'm pretty sure that's their motive.
Okay.
You know.
Go on, baby, on baby.
Yeah, this is good, man. I definitely the timing is perfect too because I didn't really.
Yeah, I
have
remember you
anything
said you get
scheduled.
off around that time. I was like, that's the worst.
Taking pictures. Trying to take a picture.
Can I send you the?
Oh yeah,
the
fast. Let
project?
me get your
Text me your email.
The thing about it, I think, what was the
That
song
was
called?
my podcast.
Send me everything.
Which one?
The song, he didn't play it tonight. The one, the girl name.
Stacy.
The funny thing about it, everything
about Stacy's mom.
every song, when the album has a different tone after Stacy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's
Like with some side B track type shit?
no. I mean, I would say like the first half is a little bit more educational, and the second half is a little bit sexy and